5 Tips for a Happy and Loving Relationship. Hello and welcome to the True Romance channel, the channel that teaches about how to grow and nurture your relationship. Today we are focusing on the 5 tips for a happy and loving relationships. A healthy relationship is one in which both partners feel free to be themselves of being judged, threatened, intimidated, abused, or subjected to negative pressure from the other. In a lively relationship, you and your partner should enjoy and reciprocate one another's love. Respect should be felt and worked for in order to enjoy each other's company. Each partner in a healthy relationship should earn each other's trust by being kind without taking it for granted. Hello guys, if you are enjoying this video, please use this opportunity to like, share and subscribe, and don't forget to turn on the bell notification so you won't miss our future videos. In this video, I will teach you 5 crucial tips that partners should implement in their relationship to make it healthier and more accommodating to them, and you can imagine how sweet such a relationship will be. Now let's get started. Number 1. Good and healthy communication. Making sure that both of you are aware of each other's requirements and expectations is the first step in creating a good relationship. Each of you must express how you feel or what is hurting you without fear of being judged in order to determine the needs. Even when you occasionally disagree on a well-known topic, your disagreement shouldn't escalate into a heated dispute or fight. Instead, strive to reach a fair and reasonable agreement between the two of you where you both feel comfortable. Despite the fact that every relationship is unique and has its own ups and downs, being able to communicate with your partner allows you to share your problems, show support for one another, and cooperate to resolve disputes more successfully. Keep in mind to respect your spouse and be very attentive to their needs when speaking with them. Along with arguments and quarrels, you should support one another in order to properly interact with one another. Encouraging and kind words that offer people hope, as well as promises to support one another in times of need. Despite all of this, there may be moments when you need to be alone and don't feel like telling your spouse everything. If this is the case, let her know. The success of a relationship may frequently be predicted by the couple's communication style. Effective communication can improve your relationship in a number of ways, bringing you closer together. Good communication enables people to voice their worries and address them in a way that is more constructive and successful. Number 2. Spending time together. You should both decide on an activity that you can both participate in to strengthen your relationship. The activity can be anything that will strengthen your relationship, such as playing competitive games, dancing, eating dinner together, farming together, or watching a movie together. Make sure you have quality time when you spend time with your partner. Your connection will develop more as the quality of your time spent together rises. But it's also crucial that each couple set aside some time to just be themselves, free from the demands of everyday life. They must be able to communicate the things that are most important to them, such as their interests, values, dreams, fears, or uncomfortable feelings, in order to be happy. You might also attempt something different with your relationship. Perhaps you could teach one another something that your partner is knowledgeable about but you are not, and as a result, you two would get closer and more intimate. Try to increase the quality of the fun rather than the quantity. But if there isn't any or a lot of time spent together, this quality time cannot exist. Couples may want more time together because they would adore spending it together if it weren't for all the things that had to be done. But as we are all aware, time does not just appear, we must make the most of the time we have. Therefore, couples must consider whether investing in their relationship will help them maintain a happy and healthy marriage. Number 3. Be sexually active. A healthy relationship can be created through satisfying sexual activity. You and your partner connect even more when you do it more frequently. Sex increases the romance of a relationship, making you long for constant physical contact. When you're not in the mood, you shouldn't turn down your partner's advances for sex. If you don't want it at that moment, put it off and start it later. You will both be happier and more successful in your marriage if you and your life partner give sexual intimacy a greater priority. In a relationship, sex and physical closeness come naturally. Over time, they may lose some of their luster, but they never completely disappear. To improve sex in marriage, all you need to do is put in more effort to rekindle the passion you once had with your spouse. Because physical and emotional connection are related, having sex is crucial in a marriage. Building trust between spouses via physical intimacy. Sex aids in strengthening a couple's bond. The sexual component of marriage is crucial. It has several positive effects on the husband and wife's relationships as well as their physical and mental health. Sex is essential for a happy marriage since it produces everything important in a partnership. Increase your intimacy first, and the sex will come naturally. Simply by speaking openly and honestly with your spouse, you can deepen your relationship's emotional and mental intimacy. If the partners are particularly reckless, a low frequency of sexual contact in a relationship can be exceedingly harmful and can lead to the partnership's demise. Number 4 is learn how to apologize. There comes a point when you disagree with your lover, even if your relationship is good. Giving an apology that is heartfelt and not done merely for show is always a good idea. Even if you think you did nothing wrong, acknowledge that you made a mistake. Just acknowledge that your partner is hurting, and you will improve your connection by apologizing. The emotional understanding that is required to aid in the healing of your relationship can be shown in your apologies when it is thorough. Authenticity will be added to your apologies by starting with clarity. Never apologize too quickly. It's easy to mumble "I'm sorry" in the midst of a heated debate. Explore your emotions in depth. You begin your apologies after deciding that you need some time to consider the situation. Go for a run or wait until things are under control before trying some teamwork discussion and then making an amicable and considerate apology. You can repair your relationship by apologizing in order to win back your partner's respect and trust. If you ever got to the point where you weren't talking to each other anymore, you'd start chatting again. When you apologize to your spouse, you let them know that you were embarrassed by what you did and that you don't want to make the same error twice. Number 5 is making your own time. As important as it is to spend quality time with your partner, it is as beneficial to have some alone time. By taking care of yourself and indulging in hobbies other than your partner, spending time alone will help you raise your self-esteem. Being overly tied down to one person or company all the time can make you grumpy, irritable, or occasionally develop a defensive attitude. Planning when each of you will have some me time as a pair is always a good idea. Making room for your individuality inside a relationship does not imply that you are leaving or avoiding it, despite what some of your friends or acquaintances may believe. Before scheduling any me time, make sure that everything is okay with your partner. Me time shouldn't be used as a way to avoid having unpleasant conversations or dealing with relationship issues. Try focusing on how your habits might be indicators of unresolved issues and how you might become more present to deal with challenging situations if you discover that you use alone time as an escape. Thank you for watching this video all the way through. If you have any further questions, please feel free to leave them in the comment box below, and we will get back to you. Check out our ebooks in the description box and don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel.